this. Fish? Well done. It is fish. Now that means we can read Chinese now. Why? Because in the early day, our Chinese writing is from a picture. So from that is a fish, and later on we will change that like this. Do you still see the fish in there? Looks like the fish, isn't it? Okay. Now, today our writing, so-called modern write or doing the character of the fish, and that is like this. Does that looks like the fish keep changing? So if I just show you that one, you maybe do not understand that's a fish. But when you see how I change, that's a very long time ago. We do that and slowly change and change. And that's our modern day writing. So that day, when you saw me on the stage doing the 12 animal sign, I was required to do that within the 9 minutes time, and all the dancers dancing around me, and I have to concentrate the 9 minutes to get the 12 of them done. So normally I would paint a picture like the ox there. Did you see me painting the ox as well? Yeah. The ox over there, which is like the one above there. Why I paint the ox? Anybody have an idea? Yes. Yeah, of the ox. So we have 12 animals. That's the zodiac sign. So that is the picture of it. So the way I will give you another example. I think that was the one that I put on the stage doing that. That is the early day, the ox. What it is, that is the horn, and here mean to be the head. I did not do the detail, so like this, like that. So that's just make it simple. So that was the way how we draw. I do one more. What do you think this may be? What do you think that is?
A horse.
A horse. Are we agreed? Yes. And you know how we do it the modern day, our writing on the horse, that actually is the one I did it on the stage as well that day. So, this is today we're writing horse, and that was how it come by. So it is the head. The head is not there, but the neck, the mane, and the body, and so on. So that is the horse. Right, so the horse. So this is to give you a little bit idea of the Chinese writing. A long time ago, we are doing a little drawing of it. Okay. Now, Chinese painting in the art studio, we got 4 things are very, very important. Who can guess what those 4 things are? What do you think? Give me one. Brush. So that is writing of brush. Okay. Second thing. Paint. Yeah, paint is important as well, but we are sometimes doing just the black one. Ink. Now, so that is the ink. Paint also important. But what we're trying to do is these 4 things. We call them the 4 traces of the art studio. Of course, the table, the everything is important. But we've got 4 things. So we got the brush, we got the ink, 2 more. Paper! Well done. Paper. Good. Now, the 4th one, I think will be very hard for you to guess. What would that be? Yes?
Pencil.
Pencil, also important, but I'm looking for, yes?
The person to actually write them down.
Yeah, that's important. That is this thing. Wow, I know that it's a bit hard for you to guess. What's that? A bowl. We call them, do you know how we call them? Ink stone. Ink stone. Ink stone, Chinese call yan tai. What is that? That also, this is one of them, and this is one of them as well. So they're basically like what you're saying, a bowl, but they are actually made with some sort of stone. So what we're doing, we put a bit of water. Do I have my water? Here we are, the water bottle. A fancy little bottle. So what we're doing, we put a little bit of the water, just normal water, in there. And although we have the ink, but I'm not looking for a bottle of ink. And this is the ink. This ink is dry. So what we're doing, we're using that and grind the ink from here. You just put a bit of water and we're doing that. And after a little while, it has become black. And that's the ink we use. Okay? Now, do you know why we have to grind the ink? Of course, we want some ink. But actually, in the modern day, you could go to the shop, buy a bottle of ink. But I do not do that. I like to make my own ink. Any reason? Yes? Yes, true. That's a very traditional way, part of the culture. And also, the reason I do that is, when I am just doing like this, my mind is thinking, what am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to do an animal, what animal I'm going to do, and so on and so on. Then my mind is thinking, what am I going to do? So after a little while, I just keep doing that. The water becomes black, and that will be the ink for me to use. So when my students come to my studio and ask to work like that, I will give them an ink stick and ink stone to grind. Quite often they will ask me, Mr. Chen, when the ink will be ready? You know what I'm going to tell them? I said, you, the artist, ready? The ink will be ready. Do you know what I mean? What I mean is, you meditating yourself, thinking what you want to do, like a warm-up exercise. After a few minutes, you're thinking, oh yes, I know what I want to do. Then the ink will become black, and that's the way we use. So